Welcome to my channel, SabMinute. Today, I'm taking you into one of the most extraordinary worlds in modern watchmaking, a world where mechanics, imagination, storytelling, and high horology come together in one unforgettable creation, the Konstantin Chaykin White Rabbit. This watch is not just a time teller, it is a character, a personality, a small universe inspired by the magical chaos of Alice in Wonderland and crafted with a level of technical skill that pushes the limits of what a mechanical watch can be. The White Rabbit began as part of Chaykin's famous Wristmont series, a collection of watches that give time a face, emotion, and identity. Instead of being cold machines, these watches feel alive. And the White Rabbit is one of the most ambitious pieces in the entire collection. The design references the iconic rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, the one who is always running late, always anxious about time, and always rushing into impossible worlds. Chaykin took that personality and transformed it into a mechanical expression of fantasy. The watch is built inside a special titanium case that is reversible, meaning it can be worn as a wristwatch or turned into a pocket watch. This dual concept is extremely rare in watchmaking and adds to the artistic vision. Time can be flipped, changed, reversed, just like in Wonderland. The case measures 42 millimeters in diameter and 18 millimeters thick, with sapphire crystals on both sides, allowing a clear view of the movement's complexity. Inside the watch is an in-house mechanical movement composed of 691 components and 86 jewels. For an independent watchmaker, this level of complexity is exceptional. The movement features 16 different complications, making it one of the most complex watches ever created by Konstantin Chaykin. Among these complications are a perpetual calendar, which automatically adjusts for months and leap years, a moon phase indicator, sunrise and sunset times, the lengths of day and night, a zodiac display, deadbeat seconds, and many other features rarely found together in one watch. But perhaps the most poetic function is something Chaykin calls suspended time. With the press of a button, the watch freezes its time display and moves the eyes to a fixed position, 6 o'clock. This function is a tribute to the famous Mad Tea Party scene, where time is frozen and nothing moves forward. It is a philosophical idea translated into a mechanical reality, a moment where the watch stops the flow of time and invites you to reflect on the meaning of it. The White Rabbit isn't just technical brilliance, it is a piece of art. The face of the watch looks alive, expressive, and full of character. The eyes are discs that rotate to show the hours and minutes, creating different facial expressions. The dial has layers of texture and depth, combining creativity with craftsmanship. Chaykin wanted the wearer to feel emotion, curiosity, and wonder, the same emotions inspired by the story of Alice in Wonderland. What makes this model even more special is its rarity. Only 6 pieces of the White Rabbit were ever created. The 6th and final piece is now being auctioned by Eniken in Zurich. It is the last chance to own a piece of horological art that may never be made again. Collectors around the world view the White Rabbit not only as a watch, but as an artistic and philosophical object that captures the essence of storytelling through mechanics. Owning it is like owning a chapter from Wonderland itself. This watch also represents the beauty of independent watchmaking. Chaykin is not a giant brand with mass production. He is a creative master, an inventor, a storyteller. Every piece he makes carries his personal touch, his imagination, and his vision. The White Rabbit is one of his greatest achievements, a combination of engineering brilliance and literary inspiration. For my viewers on SabMinute, the White Rabbit is an example of how watches can be far more than tools. They can be stories, memories, emotions, and artistic experiences. They can connect literature to mechanics, fantasy to precision, imagination to craftsmanship. This watch reminds us that time is not just something we measure, it is something we feel. Thank you for watching SabMinute. If you enjoyed detailed stories about extraordinary watches, science, technology, and deep ideas behind design and innovation, make sure to subscribe and join me in exploring more masterpieces from the world of horology.